talk a little bit about this um, interview I saw earlier. So Todrick Hall appeared on Hope Giselle's talk show, which is called oh wait, hold on, because I'm like changing out my monitor and stuff. Okay, so Todrick Hall basically went on Hope Giselle's talk show, where he basically had a kiki with her at his LA home. Now, for those who don't know who Hope Giselle is, she is a trans author and activist. And they talked about a plethora of topics. You know, they talked about his upbringing, the struggles of being an independent artist, if he pays his dancers, if he's ever had relationships with any of his dancers, or I should say relations with any of his dancers, the struggles of being a black artist in mainstream white spaces, if he has an issue with dating black men, if he's a top or a bottom, the controversy surrounding his Beauty and the Beat music video. Remember when they had all the racist tropes and stuff up in there, where people was like, oh no, like how you up in here promoting all this other stuff and putting that out there for the entertainment of white folks, because those are the ones who mostly, I guess, listen to his music. And they talked about a whole bunch of stuff. What I had really hoped, you know, I love the fact that Hope came with the tea, that she asked him a lot of the hard-hitting questions that we all wanted to know as viewers. And I have to say that one of the things I loved about Hope is that she definitely humanized him. Now, I just hope after this that, you know, Todrick continues on this winning streak of, you know, doing interviews like Hope Giselle. And it's like, and look, if an opportunity ever came for me to be like, Todrick, you want to sit down and have an interview? I would definitely interview him. Like, you know, I will not turn down an opportunity to interview somebody. If we can have a real, authentic conversation that I can go in and like have an actual bunch of stuff. I don't know how long ago they filmed this interview, but what I would have really loved was for her to ask him about the controversy surrounding the Real Friends of WeHo, and, you know, what was going through his mind when, you know, that he agreed to film the show, the backlash they received back when the trailer first aired. Because I remember around the time the trailer aired, I didn't even feel that. Well, I felt the negative energy on social media, but being at the actual event where I got to be, you know, working behind the scenes during the red carpet premiere of Drag Race, and then the cast of Real Friends of WeHo showed up and they did their photo op and all that other stuff, the solo and then the group photo op and all that stuff. That energy of, oh Lord, the whole drama was surrounding this show wasn't there. I didn't feel it. Jeffree Star is on my Instagram. I talked about that. I'm not even addressing that creature on this show. That is something that I already said looked like the creature from the end. Did y'all ever see the movie Wreck? And they had that creature up in the attic or in that apartment that was locked. And then the reporter and her cameraman went up there and there was this creature that was like patient zero. The titties was down to her knees. And she was like 20 pounds. The hair was receding. And all that mess, and then they went and the creature killed the cameraman and then dragged the reporter at the end. That is what I feel like. That is Jeffree Star without all that damn makeup on. Ugly. A despicable human being, similar to, what the hell's her name? Caitlyn Jenner. All skinfolk ain't kinfolk. There's a lot of people who's going to sell out our community and think that they could be a spokesperson because, oh, well, you can't say that, but I'm going to say it. Because it's either, no, bitch, we didn't ask you to speak for the behalf of the community. You are a problem. But anyway, so that whole thing, I gave my opinion where I read that bitch for points on my Instagram and my Facebook. If y'all want to check it out and respond. But back to this thing. So I feel like at the end of the day, this interview definitely humanized Todrick. I love that whole thing. But I would have really, I don't know, like I said, I didn't know how long ago that they filmed this, but I would have really have loved for Hope to get that, the information regarding the Real Friends of WeHo, the controversy surrounding it, the thing he said about how, oh, well, they're not going to extend the show back to 90 minutes after our little show goes off. And MTV is like, I guess we are, because the controversy, the fans wasn't having it. They want them long episodes back. Like this recent Lollapalooza, where they had the whole lip sync SmackDown, that shit went by so damn fast. They literally started the lip sync SmackDown 5 minutes into the show. Like it just, everything was happening so fast. I wanted more camaraderie with the girls getting ready and all that other stuff. It just felt too quick. So I'm glad that we're kind of getting a little more extensive time with the girl, but let them weed out the weak links, and then they could put more time and energy and effort into the stronger queens, and we could get, a stronger show. But like I said before, I hope that they give us the uncut version when they put it back on the streaming services or whatever. So yeah, so what I want to do is I want to give you a little sneak peek, or not even sneak peek, a taste of the interview. The interview is up on YouTube also, but if you want a shortcut, you could definitely go to my website, chrisavalon.com. I did write the article on me watching the episode, and I actually posted the entire interview there. It's a 90-minute interview, so you can have it on in the background and just listen and all other stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna give you all a little taste of this, and we gotta wrap this show because I am way over. But because of this damn internet, I had to work my root canal nerve. Shit happens. Post clip.
This whole experience, getting to know you, talking, has changed all of that, because now I can see you as a person. I've humanized you. You're not just this figure that's far away, but also I understand like the nuance. It's not always going to be this, like, you're not as hands-on as I thought you were. You're not as, uppity and like, I don't like black people.
You thought I was uppity?
Oh, I thought you were uppity as fuck, bitch.
Bitch, what?
It was giving uppity. I mean, even before all of this, right? Y'all can't. If you've seen his house tour, y'all know what all of this means, right? But even before all of this, it was given like, I feel like you think that you are better than the rest of us because white people have stamped you and given you this approval, and that shit irks my fucking nerves.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I just want you to know that my life, I think that people think that I have frolicked through life and white people have been kind to me for forever, and I struggle with white people every day, and with whiteness and with the way they treat us, the things they expect us to do. Every Broadway show that I've done, like the things that they expect you to be able to do, like that should come with you. Well, you're black, can't you riff? Can't you do this? Can't you tumble? You can't do a backflip? For the same amount of money as they're gonna pay them to do, whatever. And I'm not exempt. Like when I'm black, like, and I go through shit like all the time, and every single day I have to fight just like every other black person has to fight to get to the point where I've gotten.
I was about to tell you to take that damn bottom part out because it was covering his face, but anyway, we back. It's over. It's done with. You seen it. It's there. But yeah, y'all. That's just a taste of the of what you can get from the interview. And I have to say, I'm glad Hope brought that up, because those were trepidations I had about him too. Like, I've always felt like Todrick's energy is very much like, oh yeah, well now I'm able to occupy I'm a black queen who's made it into, and I'm accepted in these white spaces, so therefore I'm gonna walk with my nose in the air. And there's a lot of black queens that I know that do that. So that's where a lot of that energy came from. And yeah, I realized that I could relate to a lot of the certain things that he was talking about, like growing up black and this, that, and the third, and how he was called the F word by the black community. And I can see why he has those trepidations and why he's been hurt, because of the things that he's had to endure and deal with. Not saying that he thinks he's better than, because he basically explained that and all this other stuff. And so overall, it was a great interview. And yeah, I've been able to occupy those same spaces that he occupies. So I get what he's coming from in regards of when you're a person of color and you're in those areas where you're in that white mainstream gay circle where, there's a lot of things to occupy that. So if y'all get a chance, definitely check out that video. Check out that